Okay, hello and welcome to the last one of the workout number 10. We're going to crush this. It's very similar to workout number 9 if you've been following along from the start. If you have, I hope you've enjoyed, but it's time to go out with a bang. So it's the same structure as the last one, the exact same thing. It's a Tabata. It's 6 rounds per exercise, and we do 5 exercises. Each round is 20 seconds long, and then we get a 10-second breather in between. If you aren't sure, just have a little look back to the previous one in the series, get an idea of what that is, and then come back to this one. So we're going to go straight in with a warm-up as per usual, just getting everything nice and loose, getting the heart rate up a little bit. We have 5 different movements to do today. The ones that we did before were tough. The ones we do today are equally as tough, but they're all different. So hopefully we'll go out with a bit of a bang here towards the end especially. So let's now just get the knees kicking up as well. The first movement I'm going to tell you now so we can get cracking. The first movement we're going to do is a very simple, something that we've just been starting lately, some lunges. But to make them a little bit more cardio based, I suppose, we can do what we call lunge kicks, which I'll show you in a second. But again, just follow what I'm doing on the screen now. Let's get your hips warmed up. So basically it's a lunge, a reverse lunge, which we did the other day for the first time. But then instead of just bringing your foot back to center, you actually kick up in front of you with a bent knee, which I'll show you. So I'm just going to close the hips now. Always good to get the mobility in the hips. Nice, and then some lower back side twists. Just moving is key. The biggest mistake I see in the world of warming up is stretching. There's nothing wrong with doing stretching, but it actually, very fractionally, if we're talking little amounts, it can actually decrease performance a little bit because it reduces your power output. A stretch muscle is good for injury, but not necessarily for power and speed and velocity. So often before a sport or before a workout, just getting you mobile is all it takes, and then you can stretch after. So let's just do the shoulders. But the thing with bodyweight stuff is not because we're not using a weight. Bodyweight doesn't require too much of a warm-up anyway, because there's no external stimulus to potentially force injury. Switch direction. Nice. Okay, then finally, just a little bit quicker on the spot. Okay, keep doing that. Keep running on the spot. I'm just going to show you what I mean by the lunge kick. So start here, feet together, and I'm going to lunge back. And then once I've lunged back with my right leg, instead of coming back to the top like this and switching over, I'm going to go here and then up the top to kick. So we're focusing on one leg at a time. It's all about balance now. So you can kick up, knee bent, but then you don't put your foot back on the floor up until you stepped back into the lunge and then up. It's very hard in slow motion, but that's the goal. So once we are going to do 1 round on that leg, as they're only 20 seconds, the next round on that leg. So it's basically 3 rounds per leg. Right leg for the first round, 10-second breather, left leg, vice versa for 3 rounds each. If that's too tough, you can just do 1 leg at a time still, but just forward and back like that, but still focus on 1 leg per round. So let's crack on. I'm just going to tell you 1 movement at a time. So that is the first movement. Hopefully you've got everything ready. Let's get going. You have got 20 seconds of exercise followed by a 10-second breather 6 times. If in doubt, just follow me on the screen. So let's get the timer at the ready. Here we go, 7 seconds. I'm picking the right leg first for the first round. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So down, explode up, down, explode up. I'm not expecting every single one to be perfect when it comes to balance. All we're aiming for is a strive to better ourselves every single time. Does burn a bit, this one. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. And you might notice with my hands, I'm coming like I'm running, so I'm coming back and the other way. So I'm coming back like this and up like that, so opposites. So 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. That's not opposites, is it? That's opposites, there we go. Get into the rhythm. It's almost like a natural pattern of running. Nice. Balance. Good, okay, round 2. And like I said, not all rounds will be perfect Going back to the first leg. So as I step back with my right leg, my right arm is coming up. It's like I'm running. So 3, 2, 1. Then opposite arm comes up at the top here. Hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, keep it going. Trying to control that back step. So 3, 2, 1. Good. Round 3 done. Switching back over. Probably not quite as burny as the squats we did last time, but a bit more technical this one. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I'm controlling this part of the motion. When I put my foot down, I'm controlling it down to the ground, like so. Not rushing it. And good. Okay, 1 round left per leg, then that's this one done. They're over quick. Here we go. So last round on this leg. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Trying to kick that leg up as well, nice and high, nice and explosive. Good. Final 5 seconds coming up. Good. Okay. Last round, last 10-second breather. Then we're going to move on to the next movement. That's the legs done. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And again, like I said, if you're struggling with balance, you can just revert back to the normal, which looks like that. It's up to you. Final 5 seconds coming up. And good. Okay, nice. So like last time, I'm keeping that rolling. I'm not going to stop the timer. We now have exactly a minute to recover before we go into the next movement, which are some tricep dips. So again, we have done them in the past. I'm going to bring this in and this in. If you have a sofa or a chair or something nearby to use, all the better. They look like this. So you're here, you bend your legs to keep it easier, then you go up and down your chair like so. If you don't have a chair, you can do it on the floor like this. It doesn't matter too much. But if you do have a chair, remember, once you get to about this much range of motion, you push back up and down like that. Don't go too far. You want to stop at what we call like a right angle here and then push down. So 10 seconds, we're going in for 6 rounds of tricep dips. So let's get ready. Round number 1 coming up in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Keep a good, proud chest, good posture all the way through. Keep it going. So 3, 2, 1. Good. And just similar to the push-ups in the last workout, these will burn. Get prepared for the burn. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. One other thing I'll mention is to make it easier, you have your legs closer in. To make it harder, you have your legs further out. So just bear that in mind as well. If it starts to get too tough, you can start to bring your legs closer to your body. Three, 2, 1, and good. Another round done. I'm just gonna chill down here. So that rest goes quick. We're already coming up for round number 3. Let's rock and roll. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Again, just to remember, you're keeping your back close to the chair. Do not start to come away because that puts a lot of stress on your shoulders. So your back stays touching the edge of that chair every time. Do not stop that. Oh, it's starting to burn a bit now. So 3, 2, and 1. Good. Another breather. I'm fully aware you might be getting too tired by now with the arms. Just try your best. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Even if you get 2 reps done and you have to have a little breather, a little shake off, it's fine as long as you're getting that burn and that sort of intense feeling. That means you're working hard enough. That is the intensity that we're after. So 3, 2, 1, and good. Round number 4 done. So I'm starting to get that burn now in my triceps at the back, a little bit in my shoulders, so I will do the same. Everyone is human, so 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I'm going to bring my legs a bit closer in now to make it a little bit easier so I can try to get more reps done. But yeah, the burn is real. Keep it going. Keep it up. So I'm having little micro breathers. So 3, 2, 1. Good, yeah. So you may notice there, you can have little micro breathers. So if you're on a chair, you can do a couple, burn, sit down on the chair, little shake off, back for another 1 or 2. So 3, 2, 1, and we're off. That timer creeps up on me. Last round is always our best effort. So when I get to halfway, a little quick shake off before I go and attack that last little bit. Here we go, coming all the way through to the end. I'm pumping those reps out with good technique. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Oh, another movement done. That's 2 out of 5 completed. So let's move on now to the next one, which is going to be some glute bridges. So I'm going to pop this back. We don't need this in the shot anymore, so let's get that over there. We've got 45 seconds left of recovery. But glute bridges coming up, which we should be familiar by now. We're laying down on our back and we're coming up and squeezing our bum. Let me just straighten my mat up. So it looks, we've got 30 seconds left of recovery, but I'll show you, it looks like this. Good posture, hands to your side, up, and squeeze the hell out of your glutes at the top and back down. If you were to prod your bum there, it shouldn't move too much. It's just pure tense. You're tensing your bum up to the top and back down. So that's the movement we have got. I'm going to stay here. We've got 8 seconds left of recovery. So let's get ready to rock and roll. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So up and squeeze. And in terms of tempo, I'm thinking a rep every second or 2, really emphasizing the squeeze at the top. One of the best exercises for a strong posterior chain, which is everything back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, and good. Okay, first round done. It's quite comfy down here. I could stay down here for a while, so let's get ready for round 2. So 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Halfway. And a nice, okay, round 2 done. 4 rounds left. Again, quickly, might start to accumulate in the bum, in the hamstrings. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. The biggest challenge with these things is trying to squeeze everything to say in that 10 seconds recovery. It's quite tough. But yeah, your glutes should be feeling it now. Your hammies might be feeling it a bit. Your lower back might be feeling it a little bit as well. It's not a bad thing. So 3, 2, 1, and good. Also, my camera cut out there, so let's reset this. We're still back on track. So let's get ready to rock and roll again for the next round, round number 4. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. We're off again, keeping up with the glute bridges. A slight technical mishap there, but we're still in. We're still trying to keep it as live as we possibly can. Here we go, halfway, still keeping up the glute bridges. Need to get myself a camera person. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice, epic. Round number 4 done. Yeah, I'm back on track. So keep this going. We've got 2 rounds left. The burn is starting to kick in now. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1, and we're off. It's good. Keep it going. I'm starting to feel that now. Quite a lot of my hamstrings as well, which is all good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Round 5 done. We're getting there. We're doing well, keeping this tempo up. So we've got 1 round left. Last round of glute bridges, and then we can move on to the next movement. So 3, 2, 1, and off we go. How quickly can I speak to fit the words in? Hopefully you're following along good at home, and you can feel the benefits of every single rep you're doing. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so now we're going to keep that timer rolling. We're going on now to our penultimate movement. So we haven't got long left. That was a nice little kind of lie down moment. We're now going to do another nice floor-based movement. But I'm just going to cut the word out nice because it's actually anything but nice. It's actually quite brutal. Mountain climbers. Again, get your recovery in. You've got 40 seconds left to recover. But the mountain climbers look like this. You can go at this speed, or you can go at this speed. Both have their benefits. One's more cardio, one's a bit more focused towards the core. So it's up to you. I'll mix it up, but just make sure that your hands are underneath your arms. They're not out in front of you. That's a no-no. And make sure that you're in a very good plank position and you're not doing this. You're not lifting your bum up. You're down like this. That is important. Otherwise, it's not going to work your abs. It will work everything else. So 7 seconds, 6 rounds of mountain climbers coming up. This is going to kill. So 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. I'm going to start with a slow round. 1 slow, 1 fast, I think is the recipe of the day. Get best of both worlds. But yeah, this will start to really kick in the core, the shoulders, and probably the heart rate as well. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. A quick 10-second recovery before we go. Again, get yourself prepared for this. So here we go. So 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go a bit quicker now. It's up to you what speed you go. Keep it going, keep it going. Almost there. So 3, 2, and 1. Oh, little cramp in my toe there. That's no good. So let's get ready for round 3. Going back to slow, fast, do whatever you can do. So 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Again, like I'm saying, trying to keep your knees very close to the ground. We're not lifting them up too high. We're not up and down like this. We're keeping them close in and we're keeping good steady speed. So 3, 2, 1. Good, excellent. Halfway there. So we have 3 rounds left. Might be starting to kick in now, but 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Keep it going. Starting to kick in a bit here. So 3, 2, and 1. Good. One thing I'm going to point out quickly, if your hands are slipping, it means they're not underneath you. If your hands are up here, they will start to slip. So have them here. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. What I mean by that is if your hands are out here, they will start to slip away and you get worse and worse. So you need to keep them underneath your chest. If they're underneath your chest, your weight will go through and they can't possibly slip. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going into our last round, starting to feel that up the shoulders, the core, pretty much everywhere. So round number 6 coming up in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Big round, big push all the way through to the end now. However much it burns, halfway. Almost there, so 3, 2, and 1. Good, there we go. So a minute to recover before we go into our very last round. And like I said, oh yeah, these last 2 are a little bit tougher. I'm gonna have a little sip of the H2O. We've got 45 seconds of recovery left. So the final movement is one that we haven't done at all. And like I said, this is a bit more cardio based. Finish with the heart rate up. Oh yeah, and it's the first bit of kind of exercise that I've done, which is like a typical online bodyweight workout. A lot of them are quite jumpy, quite movey round. I've tried to keep it quite low impact for the beginners and for everyone in general. However, star jumps, we haven't done them, so everyone's done a star jump before. It looks like that. My camera's going to be shaking all over the place, but in 10 seconds we're going to go for 6 rounds of star jumps to finish off. So let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And I'm apologizing for the shaky camera because it's on the floor, on a tripod. Feels like an earthquake. This is crazy. Keep it going. It's almost there. So 3, 2, and 1. Good. Oh, excellent. So we got another round coming up. I lost my train of thought there. So 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Keep it up. Just keeping a steady rhythm. So 3, 2, and 1. My hair is going everywhere. I need to get this bad boy chopped off. Okay, here we go. Next round coming up, round number 3. So 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Keep it up. So 3, 2, and 1. Good. So I'm actually going to mix it up now. I'm going to go for some high knees to stop the cameras from shaking too much. I'm going to be doing this on the spot. You can do star jumps or either. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So it's still a tough workout, but in my position it doesn't make the camera shake quite as much. So I'm just going to, I don't think it does anyway. 10 seconds, keep it going. Running on the spot or star jumps, it's up to you. So 3, 2, and 1. Good, another round done. Let's face this way for a change. Just mix it up a little bit. Realise I'm always facing this way. So 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Oh, there's so much good stuff over this side of the room. My goodness. Keep it going. So I can't see the timer now, so 5 seconds left. Pumping those knees up or you're doing your star jumps. So 3, 2, 1, good. So we've got 1 round left. Like I said, hopefully the camera's not shaking too much. Last round, finish on a high. Let's smash this. So 3, 2, 1, and off we go. These are our best 20 seconds that we can possibly do. Keep it up. Keep it going. I'm pumping that bit harder now, that bit faster. So 3, 2, and 1. And there we go. Good. Finitoed. Well in. Let's just check how much we got. Time rolling. Yeah, okay, we should be all right. So we're going to get you stretched out nice and quickly before we call it a day. Yeah, it's got the heart rate going a bit more. 1 more sip of water. Like I said, finish with 2 cardio-based movements there, which we haven't really done before. So you might be a little bit more tired, or if you're a cardio endurance person, that could have been easier than some of the more weight-based or kind of movement-based ones. But here we go, let's get you warmed down and cooled down. So let's start off with the shoulders, hands clamped together like this. Let's start to articulate them around a bit, move them up and down. Shrug, shrug. But yeah, that's it, that's workout numero 10. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed filming it, that's for sure. Hopefully you get a bit of bonus and benefits from it. Some side twists for the lower spine. And I intend on filming more as well, so we're going to get maybe some slightly more advanced or intermediate, all sorts of different bits and bobs up, all on this channel for free, of course, that you can follow along. But I like to do things with structure, so courses are what I like to do, not random workouts here and there. But I may chuck in a few random ones as well. So let's now just do the legs. So it's going to kick forward and back, loosen up those hips again. But yeah, for example, we could be intermediate course, an advanced, beginner, intermediate, all the different things, some weights, some kettlebells, all the fun stuff. All happens here. Let's switch over legs. Nice, and now we're going to move into the quads, just to loosen them up a little bit more. So same as last workout, we're pulling to the glutes and standing up nice and tall if and when possible. And let's now switch over. Nice, and then finally just to loosen up the hamstrings and the lower back a bit more, let's cross the feet over like this. I'll do it from side on. So I'm crossing the feet over, I'm keeping that back leg straight. And from here, I'm just kind of collapsing, relaxing, and kind of hanging over at the arms, relaxing the arms. I can feel a nice stretch going down my hamstrings and my lower back. And then back up to the top, and let's now cross over the other way. The other leg stays straight, and repeat the same process. Final kind of 8 seconds or so, and then you're done. So 3, 2, 1, and now gradually kind of unfold yourself to the top, and that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned some things and got maybe a little bit fitter or stronger throughout the course of workout 1 to 10. But stay tuned because we've got more coming up. But apart from that, have a lovely day, as always. Eat your protein, get your sleep in, get your recovery in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you all very soon. Have a good one.